What is Gene Vincent singing now? This is Richard Robinson with Rockstars. Out in Los Angeles this past weekend, I spoke with rock and roll great Gene Vincent about his new album. We'll be talking to him in a minute, right after I remind you that Rockstars is a special news service from Physohex, the antibacterial skin cleanser. No soap, not even medicated soap, can do as much for your skin. On the new album, you're back to what my friends from Texas would call a honky-tonk hardwood floor music, which is, you know, that country but bouncy and rock and roll. It's this combination of things, which isn't straight rock and roll, really, as much as it's got a lot of feeling in it that I haven't heard for a long time. How do you feel about it? Do you think of that album, the new album, as straight rock and roll, or do you feel a little differently about it?
I think in the new album, it's something to offer for everyone. And I think people can just groove on it. People are grooving now on just the way people sing and how they sing. And I think it's just something for them to groove it. I think they'll like it. I've done what I think they would like now.
Now you're singing, you mentioned singing. Now, it's really incredible to listen to the new album and to hear the singing, because I haven't heard anybody sing controlled and soft when it should be soft and hard when it should be hard in a long time, you know, because people have been, a lot of the new groups, they just go up and they scream into a microphone to keep up with the people that are, you know, putting up the volume behind them. But you have this, you know, complete control of your voice, which I imagine didn't happen overnight. You know, it's the kind of thing that there's a lot of experience involved. Are you aware of that, of your singing style as such?
No, not really. I just get in front of the microphone, Richard, and I try to do my best, and I try to do what I think that would go now.
The songs are rock and roll again, but at the same time they're very melodic. Like the Sunshine thing is really beautiful. I mean, as a tune, I can see other people doing that. Did you write the songs for this album over a long period of time, or were they mainly done for the album in the session? Are these some of these things you've had around and you've been waiting to spring on the people?
No, Sunshine was put in front of me exactly 15 minutes before I sang it. And I had to go over it, and I couldn't do it that night, so I came back the next night and done it.
That came out pretty well for that. I'd like to thank Gene Vincent for talking about his new album, where he's backed up by Sir Douglas's Quintet. This special news service edition of Rockstars has been furnished by Physohex. Physohex is the antibacterial skin cleanser used by surgeons to de-germ the skin and prevent infection. And that's why it will help keep your skin clear. This is Richard Robinson, and I hope you join me tomorrow when we'll have more inside news from the world of music. Right now, a classic from Gene Vincent.